Welcome back everyone, I'm your manager A and this is Lobotomy Corporation. So I recruited some new bloods. We have Mira, Sunny Milk, and Karumi. Lily Black has been moved to the security team. Kasan Ibaraki has been moved to the extraction team. You guys already know that I've moved Kokuma and Diose down here. I have spent 14 lob points, a total of 28 lob points for both of them, to get both Kokuma and Diose to rank 5 in Prudence and Fortitude. So they both have 5s in everything except for Justice, which they only have 3s in, and Kasan Ibaraki has 3s in everything but 5 in Justice. So here's hoping that kind of works out for her. Actually, for her, you know what? Spend 7 points and get her Temperance up, because that does affect work speed and success rate. Alright. Let's see, no changes to gear for any of the current players. Sunny Milk and Mira both have the wrist cutter suits and wrist cutter knives. And Lily Black, I swapped out her Prudence mace for the gaze saw blade thing, since she, has Justice 3, so might as well give her a decent weapon. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and dive into this. Since I'm no longer timed, I am gonna take this a bit slow, because I do want to figure out what the hell this thing is. So we're just gonna focus purely on this for right now to see what we can learn. I do need to make sure I have somebody here though, so let's go ahead and take Juliet, send her there. In the meantime, I'll send... So if you're ever having trouble clicking on characters, look for the little highlight circle and that'll show you who you're gonna click on. A million parts in, I finally mentioned that. Anyway, I think everything else is mostly safe. Actually, sorry. I will send Star Sapphire to the top floor. Alright, so with all that said and done, let's go ahead and do what we can with this. So I have no information. I'm gonna go ahead and open with the character that's... who's my better worker? Diose technically is better. Just a smidge better. So we'll send Diose, and we'll keep an eye on this thing and see what happens. Just checking that train real quick. Bees, a damaged hive is something which cannot be tolerated. My mutual trust. It's a piece of cake. The highest priority for the bees would be the safety of the hive. As red damage, Diose tries not to breathe as much as possible. T0450 wants more and more drones, which will bring prosperity to its kingdom. Not doing too bad. Average result. Alright. Managerial tips first. Alright, so there's a normal probability of dropping the kill-off counter. Okay, standard stuff there. Love the department. Alright. So I'm gonna do attachment work, but I'm gonna send in somebody even better. I'm gonna send Yuka. And over here I'll send Juliet. Whoa, what the? It sent out yellow pollen. Oh my gosh. Okay. So that's a thing that happened. I can definitely guarantee that something happened there. Alright. Attachment work with Yuka. Seemed to do okay. The pollen also did damage. Also, I think it put a dot on Diose. Drones weren't too bad though. Yeah, it's gonna be an average result again. Alright. Upon observing the abnormality, it has been confirmed that spores attached to an employee for a certain amount of time inflicts red damage to its victim. In addition, the spores erode the spore eroded employee was significantly slower to move, and reduced HP could not be cured by regenerator and bullets. When Katya's HP has been depleted, a giant drone burst out of Katya's body. Drones attacked the employees nearby. From the corpse of the employees attacked by drones, more drones emerged. Okay. Attachment work, very low in common. When certain requirements are fulfilled, it spreads spores around it. It will generate billions of spores in a 20-meter radius. The existence of life forms in the vicinity seems to be one of the key requirements. No immediate change was found from the employee who inhaled spores, and several tests failed to detect any notable symptoms. Okay, duly noted. Alright, it's at minus 8% right now. So let's work on a few other things in the meantime. Repression work with Yuka. It'll take her a bit to get there, but not too long. The elevator's right there. Attachment work with... we'll do it with Flandra, that's fine. Star Sapphire, you can work on this. Attachment work, we'll send Mira first. Repression work, we'll send Lily Black. And that's pretty much it for right now. Actually, I can do a few things here. Attachment work. Or sorry, instinct work. We'll send Rika. No, sorry, not Rika. We'll send Iku? No. Yeah, let's just send Rika. She should be okay. And then for attachment work in here, we'll send Parsi. She should be okay now that she has actual health. And I'm not going to send anyone to the nest unless I need to. So the rest should be fine. don't have to worry about the gaze, so... So got good results there. Yeah, you can easily move around here, so sending her down here was a good idea. Zanuka. Mira. Really black. Cancel that for now. I think we're about to hit meltdown. Attachment work with Star Sapphire. Also, I wanted you to be there. Alright, we'll let the current works finish before starting a new one. Also, Juliet, stay in our room, it's safer. Next ain't doing anything yet. So it doesn't seem to have any time-based stuff. Alright, just letting this finish so I can up the percentage. Keep an eye on the train. It's like a music, it's like the music box from Five Nights. Alright. Lily Black. In the meantime, Mira. Okay. We're gonna have a Indigo Dawn, which is good. Ah, Warm-Hearted Woodsman. Okay. So what's the deal with him? Attachment. But I can't do attachment work because that'll make him angry. So... Alright. We'll do insight work with Iku. Hopefully it'll be enough. If not, it just means we won't be able to do anything with it. Alright, and then we need to do attachment work here with Mercy. Okay, so that's everything. So let's go ahead and focus on this again. Is it attachment? So we'll do attachment work for now. With Yuka. Attachment work with Star Sapphire. Attachment work with Chakran. And attachment work with Kagosa. And instinct work with Hatate. Just knock it all out. Everything else is fine. I can come back and deal with the apple later. So I believe so Dawn Indigo is just the little blobs that do AoE black damage, I believe. And if you leave them alone, they can drop Qliphoth counters. But they're a lot easier to deal with than the friggin' monoliths. So far so good. Queen Bee wants more and more and more drones, which will bring prosperity to its kingdom. Yeah, it's gonna be an average result. This brings us to 21. Let's go ahead and do it. Queen Bee, that's what I figured it was called. Just red damage. Afterwards, the employee who inhaled spores suffered severe pain in the occipital lobe and abdomen. Sometime after, the employee's head detached from the body and a drone abnormality came out of it. It has been confirmed that spores carry drone eggs and they hatch inside a living host. Based on the findings from the autopsy of an employee killed by the abnormality, we believe that the larva preys on anything from blood, organs, or fat, and moves freely around in the body. When it becomes too large to move, it creates a cocoon near the intestines. The host feels extreme hunger at the state, eating much more than usual. The cocoon moves upward as it grows, finally damaging the artery and trichothyroid with its jaws and severs its host head from the body. It will come out of the body, expanding the severed parts of the host. Sure know how to pick them. Alright. Keep on this, please. Juliet. Mira. Lily Black. Cat on the desk. Cat off the desk. Just finished that work. Bjorkern, since you're here, or, well, you're heading back, but you'll be here for a little bit. You need to go ahead and do this work. You should be more than skilled enough. Cat, get off desk. Trying to do work. Angela wants me to produce energy. I'm taking a look at everything else for a moment. Okay. Think we're okay? Definitely playing a lot. Okay. Okay, I see what happened. It didn't spawn the drones. It killed the personnel that were down here. And those turned into drones. Because you remember, there's always those generic office workers all over the place. So those died from the spores, and they turned it, and those produced drones. And right now we're taking damage from the spores, and you can't be healed. So it doesn't seem to hit. It seems to be range base. I think it was the people that are closest to the left side that actually got caught with the spores. And this thing has a kill-off counter of 1. Good news is it doesn't escape. It just is not very nice. Alright, looks like it says the department functions have stopped, but I think they're okay now. Anyway, attachment work. Sunstar Sapphire. Send Juliet. Let's do that. Anyway, I'm letting them heal up real quick. Okay, it looks like they're alright. Because I don't want any of them to die. They should heal up to full while this work is being done. So, Yuka. Yeah, a lot of kill-off counters of 1, which are always annoying. Good work there. Okay, so we have room for a little bit more work. We'll do one more work here with Lily Black, and then we'll get ready. They say drones spend their entire life providing food for the queen. If someone damages the queen bee, even by accident, something that can never be blah blah blah. If Yuka feels a sharp pain in the stomach or a tickling sensation in the neck, the only available action will be to look at the blue sky one last time. Good to know. Will be completed by the work of its drones. Such will be the beginning of their kingdom. Good result. Okay. We already know it doesn't escape, so we're good on that front. 7, 7, 7. Alright. The Hornet suit. 7s and everything, a little less weak to pale. Not too bad. Looks like insight work is actually what we want to do. So it's at 8% now. Keep sending you to the train. I do know if you let this thing charge up to 4, it does a lot better stuff for you, but I just want to survive. Alright, Lily Black, go, and we're gonna have to deal with the Indigo ordeal. Okie dokie. I see this. Okay, I understand the setup. Oh, that's not fun for anyone. Alright. Byakuran, go that way. Tate, go that way. Rest of you go this way. Should be safe. I do know the claws can do some splash damage if you're not careful, but they should be fine. Okay. What's your stats? Not high? Just go that way. Hatate will handle it, hopefully. Okay, that one's dead. The other one's gonna be dead soon. That one died, that's good. So, insight work is the best. So insight work. For now, we'll just send Yuka. She's down there and she can do the work. Looks like all that's been taken care of, so we'll go ahead and get started on this again. Star Sapphire. Technically, Rika, you might be able to do it. This thing does what, black damage? Oh, you're not. You are vulnerable to black damage. Never mind. How are you guys holding up? Looks like you're okay. It does AoE damage, so I'm just all kind of keeping an eye on stuff. Yeah, looks like you're okay down there. We'll send Mira to work. You guys are fine. So really, it's just the rookies I need to keep an eye on. Okay, finished. And it looks like it doesn't look like the kill-off counters have dropped any, so that's good. Alright, in that case... Hey, Byakuran, go pay a visit to there real quick. Gosa... Parsi... Tate... Juliet... Alright, rest of it seems to be fine. So this thing might get more dangerous as the department gets bigger, because there'll be more personnel then. But overall, it's not too bad. It is a WA type though. And if it goes off at an inopportune time, it can get pretty rough. And the pollen itself seems to do about half damage to characters like Kassen. So having people maybe with some resistance to red damage would be best. Work. Ego weapon, very fast, very long range red damage, which we haven't had very many long range red damage weapons. Called the Hornet. Counseling log, redacted, talked about a tickling sensation at the neck for some time. I also saw redacted taking several digestives. Who would have thought that would be such a serious issue? I never knew I would be the one to witness that horrible moment. Omitted. We were just chatting, but then redacted stopped talking. He was still scratching his neck. His neck was so red that I was worried he might have an infection or something. Then he started to twist his neck in a strange direction. That was when I realized the severity of the situation. He could not have been twisting his neck that way on his own. It looked like someone else was forcefully twisting his neck. And then I heard the sound of something tearing, like the noise you might hear when shredding paper, and his head just popped off. It fell on the ground with a damp plop. Then something came out of his neck, like a butterfly coming out of its cocoon, wings and a yellow body, teeth, and something I never want to see again. Monster. Omitted. It had no eyes, but it seemed to be aware of me, but it didn't want to attack me. It picked up the head and started for the containment facility like a drone carrying honey. Sometimes I still hear the sound of its jaws moving, its wings fluttering. Drone. Thought to be a member of the same species as the queen bee, its form is very different from the queen except for its color. It has 8 legs and a limited flying capability that allows it to hover approximately 1 meter above the ground. The head, thorax, and abdomen can be easily distinguished. Unlike its queen, it doesn't have eyes or antennae. Something resembling intestines drag behind at the end of its tail. They only show 2 behaviors. They either provide nutrients to the queen or focus on increasing their numbers. When encountering an employee, it attacks the head with its jaw, smashing it and inserting a larva into the victim. There you go. And of course it's not escapable. Has a nice fancy little hat there, but provides 2 HP, 4 sanity. Kind of meh. Alright, I'll focus on getting guns, because I always want more weapons, especially long-range ones. In the meantime, let's go ahead and send Yuka back to work. Anyone else doing work? Okay. Okay. Just taking a look and... Alright. Since I kind of got everything for all the other ones, I'm kind of focusing a little bit more on building up some of the base stats just to save me some lob points. I mean, I probably have more lob points than I'll ever need, but I don't really know because I've never been this far in the game. Nice work. Alright, so that's minus 8%. That's all been worked on. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and send Lily Black. Oh, she got the pipe. Good for her. Still gonna send her though, so she can max out her justice. Also, it looks like we still have 1 kill-off counter on the Warm-Hearted Woodsman. That's great. That means Iku did her job, just to keep that thing appeased. Alright. So we're gonna hit another meltdown. Okay, that thing's easy enough to deal with. It's in Hetate. Send Gogosa. Send Rika. Rika. Yakern should be able to get there in time. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and Star Sapphire. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. There should be a 7th one. Oh no, this one was 6. Everything's being attended to. Rika's now on the painting, so I gotta keep that in mind. All the rest of this stuff is fine. Okay, Yakron reached that time. Alright, looks like we're okay on all fronts there, so let's go ahead and keep working here. Star Sapphire. Let's actually send Rika. She should be okay. Get her temperance up. We're looking 60. First gun. And I'll work on Fairy Bird in a bit. Right now I'm just gonna wait for now until we get our other requirements taken care of. Was that perfect? Nice work. And since that was a meltdown work, it didn't reduce the percentage or anything like that. Wait, why? What? What happened? Oh, I know what happened. The damage she's suffering is going to her. Okay. So the painting, whoever looks at the painting gets put on the painting, and someone gets marked as well. And any damage that's dealt to Rika is right now going to Destiny. So we're gonna send everyone with white damage. Help deal with that. At least I know that Rika's in no danger. But yeah, that's luckily it was only straight white damage. It would have killed her if it was red damage. Still, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, we would have lost some blob points, but kind of good on the blob points at the moment. Okay, all better. Didn't look like it manipulated anything, which is good. Getting good results with Queen Bee now, which is great. Alright, so I'll do insight work. Yucca again. I'll keep that in mind about Rika there. In fact, let's send her somewhere where she can be dealt with. That room should be fine. And I'm gonna go ahead and start working on this. So what is it? Instinct? So it's 5, 106. I'm gonna go ahead and start working on that to get the boxes from it. I think I'm just gonna wait this out. Still good result. That puts us at 49 boxes. I think I'll try to squeeze one more in. Okay. Okay, and should be able to do one more work on that safely. Okay. Nice. Great work. That's another gun. Okay. Puts us at 46. Alright, let's see if we can pull this off. Just Yucca all day long. You need 100 boxes. We have 46. Yeah, I'm gonna be just short, but I'll be able to at least get this. Let's do this. Actually, what we'll do is we'll just trigger it. Trigger the meltdown. Send EQ for that. Gogosa for that. That's gonna be a problem. As long as I do a bad result, maybe I'll be okay. This thing does what, red damage? Good luck, Hatate. So if it escapes, I'll have to just wait it out, essentially. Send Saren to that. 1, 2, 4. I have to do something with this, so I will. Yeah, I might lose Destiny. Unless I send somebody else. I'll send somebody else. Actually, I will send... send Kokumo. While that's going on, I'll send... This one does what, white damage? Yeah, just send Star Sapphire. Make sure I did that right. Star Sapphire. Oh, actually. Star Sapphire, go... Actually, Rika, go to that. Star Sapphire, go to this. You could keep working on that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Stop using. I need a bad result. But Hatate is really, really good. So it's very possible she's... Works complete. Done. Okay. Alright. There's nothing else, nothing else, nothing else. Alright, I'm exiting before this completes. Actually, I can let it complete and then leave. But yeah. Nope. How'd that escape? How? Oh, I was looking at it from this. Oh, yep, I completely forgot. Alright, well, that means that bird's gonna get out. So this is the first time I'll be dealing with the bird. So I'm actually a little terrified. Just a smidge terrified. So easiest solution is to send everyone as far away from this thing as possible. Because as long as it's not moving, I'm not looking at it, it shouldn't do any damage. Now, if they get intercepted in the hallway, it's their fault. Alright. Get out of there. It burns. Alright. Get out of there. It should return on its own. Iku, you you might want to go a different direction. In fact, all of you should probably go a different direction. That is a weird bug. Yeah, I'm bugged. I can't see my character. It looks like I have her selected. Yep, I do. This is going to be a problem. Up. You guys go down. You guys stay down. You guys stay down. I went back to normal. Tate, keep working on that. You guys go in that hallway. You guys go into that hallway. Alright. Supposedly it returns on its own, so I'm going based off that information. This thing's gonna kill a lot of people. Through just pure movement. Okay. Good work. Alright, we didn't lose any personnel. I'm gonna go ahead and just finish this up. Sorry if this video is going long. Send Yuka here. And since we have the points to spare, Lily Black, go here, you go here. Yeah, I should have thought about that a little bit more. I was trying to get everyone down to an area just to keep it away, but really I should have just kept everyone up here, out of it, because it doesn't seem like it goes very far. It does do quite a bit of devastation though, and if you get caught in the same place as it, it slows you as well as does dot damage. So, not the best situation. When I clicked the return to base, return to department button, it undid their commands. So, that's okay. I think I already got what I needed. Yep, I did. Alright, so let's go ahead and call it a work day. One dead. Who died? Somebody died, but I don't know who. Juliet, maybe? Could have been Juliet. That's alright. Star Sapphire got some Fortitude, awesome. Rika got some Temperance. Parsa got Temperance. Tate got a little bit of Prudence. Diose got some Temperance. Mira is at Temperance 4. And Lily Black is at Justice 5 and has a pipe. Skip to next day. Yes. A month later, we concluded there was no such thing as the Beast. People have been committing sins from a long time ago. Why do they commit such a thing, even when they know that it is bad? Tales say the moon bewitched man, but in reality, man despairs at the moon. No such thing. There's an abnormality that's just simply called nothing here. And I think it's this one. I don't want to deal with nothing here. Or do I? I mean, we do need some left tier stuff. But I'm kind of curious about this moon thing. I'm still calling you A. But I think you and A might have become separate entities. From the moment you started having new memories, A and you began walking different paths. I wonder how the memories separated A and you. But even if you two have differences, it is still important for you to watch this place through A's eyes. Why do we repeat this eternal cycle, enduring countless suffering? What's at the end of the line? What kind of world was it that he saw? This is what you must know. But the choices you make are up to you, not him. As a result, you may lose everything, or you may gain everything. I'm not trying to control you. I'm just trying to support you. It's my role. Plus, I have seen many other X's and saw their efforts and failure. And you stepped on it all and climbed up. Of course, I have kept all their data in my head, but it is not my place to mention it. Because a machine has its own work to do. Is what you or A once said to me. You're back. Did you have fun while I was locked up here? Don't worry, I'm not mad at you. Oh, Agony, you will never leave me, so I came here to honor you. It's hard to know the flow of time in this place. So this eternity saved me. Have you ever seen shrouds of a huge river that cross the entire city? If you get downstream after the wild rapids and a winding current, you will see an enormously broad but peaceful meadow. That land is covered with all kinds of mud, sand, and sludge that has come from upstream. Those which weren't caught by the upper stream and midstream would finally end up here at the bottom. To receive all the sludge that piles up, I would recommend a strong back that won't break easily. I have seen many wells here. I have to draw water every day, but the water level never seems to lower. What does it mean to draw water? Our role is to bring the water that's deep inside the well back to the surface. You never know what the bucket might contain from the eternal darkness, but I always drew the water with a pulley, no matter what. Be careful not to fall into the well. Maybe it was a warning for those who were thirsty trying to quench their thirst. But it was you who put the bucket in the well. But it was not you who poured the water. Don't ask me for my name. Vinna is not a name. It's the sad name of the place where many graves are located. I am the one who draws the water. Why have you come to this place, and what do you wish me to draw? Let's, mission, collecting and extracting specimens. Let's start with extracting ego before we do anything else. The nature of ego and abnormalities aren't that different. They are both illusions extracted in the physical level, bone for bone, blood for blood. Detail. Extract more than 5 ego with hay rank or higher. We've met that. I can unlock the record team at this point, but I'm gonna go ahead and just keep going with the extraction. You operate the extraction team? Yes. Because I have to progress it in order to progress its story if I didn't get another quest, and I'm pretty sure we beat the mission requirement already. My screen flickered again. Every time it loads, it seems to always lock for a second. Kind of freaks me out. Anyway, we have access to the Tiphereth core suppression now. Requires Qliphoth meltdown level 10, which means we have to do a midnight ordeal. I believe that's what it means. But it doesn't have any energy requirements, so literally all I have to do is just be really, really inefficient. In the meantime, looks like a WA type. This abnormality is made based on the idea of the tumblebug backer. An old woman with a piano next to her. Her eyes are unusually closed. She only nods instead of speaking, but on a rare occasion she faintly smiles. Alright, ego list. Hornet. Though the kingdom would leave its marks in history, who would remember the sacrifices made? The glory of the past still lingers. Accuracy means nothing when the projectiles home into its targets. The only thing that's needed is the will. Projectiles travel not only the space, but the time as well to reach the target. Alright, and for suits, we got the Hornet. Though the kingdom who will remember the sacrifices made, the glory of the past still lingers, this ego suit makes the bees recognize the wearer as one of them. I wonder if that's actually true. Like, if the Hornets will just ignore you if you're wearing it. It looks like I lost my entire central command team. That probably makes sense. And then Feather of Honor. The fire cannot reach the heart. It is bright as it is burning, but once you touch it, you'll realize that it is not hot at all. Burn yourself in awe. Requires Fortitude 3, level 3, and level 3 for the Hornet, and then Fortitude 3 for the Hornet gun. Yeah, I lost the... oh no, I didn't lose them. That's right, I hit Tiphereth core suppression. 1, 2, 3... Okay, I did lose... I think I lost Juliet, actually. Yeah, I think I lost Juliet. I don't think she got away. That's okay. To be honest, I don't really need that many people down here. So we'll just do that for now. We're gonna probably do a core suppression next, so... let's just get that out of the way and see what's up ahead. Okay. Huh. That's nice. Alright. So yeah, we have to suppress it, we have to get to It says Central Command Team 1. I wonder if there's a second one we have to do as well. Anyway, I'll go ahead and call this a video. I'm the Depressed Viewer, this is Lobotomy Corporation. See you guys next time.